Hello, 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 Dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Pisces, um, you're calling it with someone in your life. For some of you, this will definitely be like within a marriage, within a relationship. For others of you, this may be platonic or just with a family member. There's someone here that you have tried to have grace with, that you have tried to have sympathy, empathy with, that you try to understand them, you try to be there for them. But this person has no fucking self awareness. This person, like, I'm, and I am picking it up for some of you. This is going to be like a parent. So, like, it can be a mother, it can be a father. And it's like, you try to give them the benefit of the doubt based on how they were raised or the culture or whatever. And it's like, nah, at some point, you're going to have to take accountability for what you actually did to me. At some point, you're going to have to take accountability for how you actually treated me, for how you were actually absent, for how you were actually whatever it is, right? And there is a sense here that you are finally coming to terms with the fact that you are okay if you need to cut this person off. You are okay if the interactions between you and this person is a hi and bye and nothing more, and how's the weather. You, especially for those of you that have children, right? If you have like a son or daughter and you're like, I'm going to have the relationship with my daughter that I wanted to have with my mother. Or you could be like, I'm going to have the relationship with my son that I wanted to have with my father. It's something of that. And it's not necessarily that you are replacing them. It's just that you have come to terms with the fact that this individual is not going to, at least not in this lifetime, wake up to the truth. And as difficult as it is for you to accept this, that was your role to play in your life the entire time. How long was it going to take you to say enough is enough? Because you, yes, as a child, this parent may have, again, I keep on hearing somebody that was absent either to your emotions, absent to your desires, to your want or whatever. This person more dictated, but they also blamed you for the things that they couldn't do. They also blamed you for how their life ended up. And even as an adult, when you try to have a relationship with them, they're still blaming you. And they want you, in an essence, to be like the parent, right? And the thing is here is that whether you have kids or not, during this time, you're also like, so if you're raising kids, you're also reparenting yourself as you're parenting your children. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like some of you are like questioning or asking yourself, like, hey, should I go to therapy to like try to figure out how to like navigate this connection and this and this and that. Therapy is a great thing, being completely honest with you. I love therapy. But I don't want you to go with the illusion that therapy is going to fix your relationship with them. Therapy is going to help you navigate the space of accepting what it is and then taking it from that point on, what it is that you choose to do. Because I feel that a lot of times people go into therapy with this false expectation that it's going to fix everything. And what therapy does is basically what a lot of us do within our own spiritual practice. We self reflect as to who it is that we are, how it is that we're showing up, what it is that we're putting up with, what it is that we're allowing to internalize, what it is that, how it is that we're reacting or responding, or et cetera, et cetera. Now, it does one, is one better than the other one? No. I personally like both. I do therapy from time to time, and I depend more, and I'm using the word depend more on my own spiritual practices than therapy. But there are times where I'm like, wait, I need to go a little deeper in this in a logical aspect of things. And let me take the spirituality out of this for just a quick second to see if I'm still in the same frequency or in the same line or in the same thought pattern or whatever it is, in the same perception of this. And I feel that for some of you, that is what you're being invited to do, is like you already know what kind of relationship or connection you're supposed to have with this person. But some of you are still a little hesitant because of what you wished this connection would have been. And you have to separate the fantasy or the illusion that you have in your mind about this connection and the reality of how it is that it's showing up in this moment. If you're a woman and you grew up without your father, you've been seeking your father and your partnerships. And I'm not trying to sound nasty or anything like that, but you keep on running into relationships or partnerships where you're searching for security, you're searching for validation, you're searching for protection, you're searching to be seen, you're searching to be loved, to be held. And you end up with partners that are neither of that. And you put yourself in situations where then you're so giving of yourself to try to see if they will protect you, if they would hold you, if they would see you. But the reason why all of these relationships have failed is because, again, you're longing for that energy and you wanted that from your father and you didn't get it. I don't know. Do other information, whatever you may, my love. We have the snake, shed old skin. This is what you're in the midst of, shedding that old skin. I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying that it happens overnight. What I am saying is that if you try to stop this, you're just holding yourself back. Alrighty? Alrighty. That is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.